Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nitinamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadambahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvara Paramaha Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the topmost and purest knowledge, Pavitram Idam Uttamam. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are successfully studying in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We just have only 2 more slokas to finish the 15th chapter. We are understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Person. So that's what we need to understand. In the 9th chapter itself, we studied in the 4th sloka that Maya Tatam Nidam Sarvam Jagat Avyakta Murtina Matsani Sarva Bhutani Nachakam Tesu Avastita. That's what Krishna said. So I pervade this entire universe in my unmanifested form. That's what Krishna says. So that way, Krishna is Adi Purusha, original person, original supreme person. That's why Brahma glorified Krishna in the Brahma Samhita. Every line, last line of that Brahma Samhita, those slokas, Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Govinda is the Adi Purusha. Tamaham Bhajami. I worship him. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda. That's what Govinda Adi Purusha. Tamaham Bhajami. And what we are supposed to do, we should do the same thing. What Brahma did, and what all great devotees they did, that's what we are supposed to do. That's what Arjuna himself told Krishna, that you are everything. So, Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham, Saswatam, Divyam, Adi Devam, Ajam Vibhum, Agugustvam Rishayagas Sarve Deva Rishir Naradastata, Asitto Devalo Vyasaga Swayam Chaiva Bravisime. That's what Arjuna told Krishna. You are Param Brahma, you are the Supreme Brahman. Param Dhamma, you are the Supreme Abode. Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, you are the purest one. You are the Supreme. You yourself, Bhavan, you yourself are the Supreme Person. Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. Purusham Saswatam Divyam, you are the divine eternal person. That's what Purusham. Purusham means Krishna is a person. Saswatam Divyam. So you are the Divya Purusha. So you are a divine person, Sasvatam, eternal. Purusham, Sasvatam, Divyam, Adi Devam, Ajam, Vibhum. So you are the Adi Deva. So that's what Brahma told. Brahma glorified Krishna. Then Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So that Adi Purusha. So Adi. And Arjuna also told Krishna that Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Sasvatam Divyam Adi Devam. Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum. That's what in Tamil Tirukkural, many of you must have heard about it. So Thiruvalluvar, so saint who wrote this more than 2000 years ago. So the very first song what he wrote, every song has only 2 lines. Adi Bhagavan, Ahara Mudala Eluthallam, Adi Bhagavan Mudatte Ulam. So he said that everything, all the letters, everything is starting from Adi Bhagavan. So that Adi Bhagavan is Krishna. That's what we need to understand. Adi. So Krishna is Aksharanam Akarosmi. That's what he said in Bhagavad Gita. Of all the letters, I am the letter A. So that's why Akaram Mudala Edithallam Adi Bhagavan Mudatte Ulam. So Krishna is the original supreme person. And he himself said, we just finished in the 15th chapter, just means few weeks ago, couple of weeks ago. In the 3rd and 4th sloka, at that time Krishna was teaching us that Narupamasya tatopalabhyate nanto nachadir nacha sampratista asvattamenam suvirudamudam asanga sastrena dridena chitva tatat padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gathana nivartanti bhuyaga tvameva chadyam purusham prapadye. So again, Adi Purusham. Tvameva cha adyam purusham prapadye. So he is the original person, supreme person. So we need to surrender unto him. That's what Krishna says. So that's what we need to know. We just need to understand without any confusion, without any doubt, that Krishna is the original supreme person. Name viduku suraganaga prabhavam na maharishega aham Adirhi Devanam Maharishinam Sarvasaga. So I am, even the Maharishis or demigods, they don't know me because I am the beginning of them. Adirhi Devanam Maharishinam Sarvasaga. So Krishna is original. Krishna is the beginning of everything. That's what that Adir. So that's what we need to understand, that everything comes from Krishna. That's why Aham Adirhi Devanam Maharishinam Sarvasaga. So, Yomam Ajam. So, anyone who knows that I am unborn, without any doubt. So, Sarva Papaiki Pramuchade. He is freed from all sins. Yomam Ajam Manadim Cha Veti Loka Maheswaram. So, then Asammuda, without any confusion. Asammarte. So Sarva Papegi Pramuchade. So that's what Krishna is saying, that Yomam Ajam Anadim Cha Veti Loka Maheswaram. So Ajam Anadim. So I'm unborn and I have no beginning for myself. Asammudaga Samartyesu Sarva Papegi Pramuchade. So such a person who is a mortal being, Samartyesu, of all the mortal beings in this material world, so without any confusion, asammudo, samartyesu, asammudo, so without any confusion, if they know that I am unborn and I have no beginning for myself, so then he is freed from all the sins. Sarva papaihi pramuchyate. What else we need to do? We just have to know that Krishna is the original supreme person. If we just know that, that's it. Veti, know that. Veti, Loka Maheswara. Is the Maheshwara, is the supreme Iswara, controller of all the worlds. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate characharam hetunanena kaunteya jagat viparivartati. So this material world, all the moving and non-moving, everything is working under my direct supervision. That's what Krishna is saying, that Mayadhyakshena prakriti. Everything is working under Krishna's direction. So, Yathakaso sito nityam vayugu sarvatra gomahan tata sarvani bhutani matsani iti upadarya. That's what Krishna is. As the mighty wind which is blowing everywhere always rests in the sky. Yathakasho sthito nityam vayugu sarvatra gomahan. So the vayu, the mighty wind, which is sarvatra gomahan. So it is blowing everywhere. It always rests on the sky. Yathakaso. So only in the sky. So like that, sarvani bhutani matsani iti upadarya. All the living beings, wherever they go, they are in me. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So we are in Krishna. But Krishna is not in us. But he is in us, inside our body as a super soul. That's why he also said that Mayatatam idam sarvam jagatavyaktam murtina matstani sarva bhutani nachakam tesu avasthita nacha matstani bhutani pasyame yogamaiswa. Nacha matstani bhutani pasyame yogamaiswa. So Krishna is also out of all the beings. Everything is in Krishna, but at the same time, Krishna is also out of everyone. We need to understand this science very well. Krishna can be a person on his own, existing outside of us. But in his impersonal feature, everything is inside Krishna. Avyakta Murtina, Jagat Avyakta Murtina. Mayatata Midam Sarvam Jagat Avyakta Murtina. In his unmanifested form, so Krishna is expanding everywhere and everything is inside Krishna in his unmanifested form. But in his manifested form, Krishna is just on his own. He's a person. We can talk to him, we can play with him, we can eat with him. Like Vihara Sayyasana Bhojane. So that's what Arjuna told Krishna. So we played, we sat together, we slept together, we ate together, everything he did it. Arjuna did it with Krishna. He played with Krishna, he did everything with Krishna. Because Arjuna is Krishna's best friend. That's why Krishna himself told Arjuna that you are my dear friend. My dear. Arjuna told Krishna so many times, my dear. You are my dear friend. My dear. That's what Krishna told us. Priyamanaya. Tatteham priyamanaya vakshyami hita kamya. I'm giving you this most confidential knowledge because I love you. So that's why for your benefit, I'm giving you this knowledge. Parambhuyaga pravakshami jnananam jnanam uttamam. So I'm giving you the knowledge which is topmost knowledge of all knowledges. Bhuyayeva mahabhago shunume paramam vachaga yatteham priyamanaya vakshyami hita kamya. So you hear from me again the supreme instructions and I give you this knowledge because I love you so much and so for your benefit I'm giving you this knowledge. That's why Arjuna told Krishna that Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Sasvatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Agugustvam Rishayaga Sarve Deva Rishir Naradas Tata Asitto Devalo Vyasaga Swayam Chaiva Pravishime. Everyone have told about you. All the Rishis, Rishayaga Sarve, Agugustvam Rishayaga Sarve, including the Deva Rishi Narada. So Deva Rishi Narada, Ashito, Devalo, Vyasaga, they all told about you. They all glorified you. They all told that you are the supreme person and you yourself are telling me, Swayam Chaiva Bravisimi. That's why Arjuna told Krishna, whatever you are telling, Sarvametat Pritham Manye Yanmam Vadasi Kesava Nagite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidudeva Ganadhanavaha. So whatever you told Krishna, I completely accept them as the truth. Sarvam etat ritam manye. Yanmam vadasi. So whatever you told, I completely accept them as the truth. That's what Arjuna did. He understood. He accepted whatever Krishna said, Arjuna believed completely, fully on Krishna. He didn't have any doubt. Same thing we have to do. In all circumstances, we should depend only on Krishna. We should not give up Krishna for any reason. He is our supreme personality of Godhead. He is with us all the time. Krishna is trying to protect us all the time, save us from all the miseries we are suffering, we are facing in this material world. So Krishna is with us. We just have to fully believe in him. That's it. Then yatra yogeshwara Krishna yatra pato dhanuddaraga tatra shri vijayo bhuti dhruvo niti matimama. That's what Sanjaya said in the last sloka, 18th chapter, 78th sloka, the last chapter, last sloka. He told that wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, certainly there will be extraordinary opulence, victory, morality, all such things. So we should be with Krishna all the time. Krishna should be with us all the time. We need to just make sure. Then everything is going to go great. Then there is no struggle at all. When Krishna is there with us, why we need to? And there too, Krishna enacted so many wonderful pastimes, leelas, for us to really think about and enjoy. We should be spending time only going after Krishna's pastimes, reading after that, and remembering it. That's why Machita, Madgata, Prana, Bodhayantaka, Parasparam, Kadayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. So we should be always conversing about Krishna, and that way we will get so much enjoyment and glorifying Krishna. Satatam Kirtayam Tomam, always chanting my glories. So always talking about me. That's what Krishna said. Always talking about Krishna. That means knowing all about Krishna, his transcendental appearance and activities. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvadaga tyaktva degam punajjanmanayeti mameti so. So knowing all about Krishna, his divine appearance and activities, and all the time kadayantascha mam nityam. So all the time talking about Krishna katha only, all the time. So that way, by remembering Krishna all the time, we are going to lose this material world. We are going to lose this material life by remembering Krishna all the time. We are going to lose ahankara. We will not have any more ahankara. We will lose interest in everything in this material world by thinking all the time about Krishna. That's what we are supposed to do. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is helping us, is definitely going to help us to free ourselves from this material bondage. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are successfully studying in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So what we are studying in the 15th chapter, 17th sloka, what we studied, Krishna told us that Uttamaga Purushastvanyaga Paramatmetyudakritaka Yolokatrayam Mavishya Bibartyavyaya Iswaraka. So there is another supreme person. So Uttama Purusha. So there is, in the previous sloka, Krishna told us that Dvamima Purusha Loke Charascha Akshara Yevacha Ksharaga Sarvani Bhutani Kutastu Akshara Muchade. Two kinds of beings, that is Kshara and Akshara. All living beings in this material world is Kshara, that is fallible, and all the living entities in the Goloka, in Krishna as well, in the spiritual world is Akshara, they are infallible. And Krishna is saying that there is another being, another supreme person. It's above both Kshara and Akshara. And Yoloka Trayamavisya Vibhatti Abhyayaga Isvaraga. Abhyaya Isvaraga. So he pervades, he enters into all the three worlds, Trayam Avishyam, and he maintains them. Besides these two, there is the greatest living personality, the supreme soul, the imperishable Lord himself, who has entered the three worlds and is maintaining them. In the next sloka, Krishna is teaching us in the sloka number 18, Yasmat Ksharam Mati Toham Aksharat Picha Uttamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratita Purushottamaha. Because I am above both Kshara and Akshara, I'm the topmost, I'm the best, I'm celebrated in this world. This world knows me. This world knows me that I'm the supreme person. So that's why I'm celebrated in this world as the supreme personality of God. That's why Yasmat Ksharam Matitoham, I'm above the Kshara, fallible, and Aksharat Apichottamaga. Also, I am above the Akshara, infallible. Atosmi loke vedecha pratitaha purushottama. So that means this sloka very clearly tells that even if you go to Goloka, Krishna is always Krishna. We cannot become Krishna. Krishna is always above us. That's what we need. So that's why Krishna is celebrated as the supreme personality of Godhead in all the three words. Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that supreme person. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today, sloka number 19, Yomamevam masammudo jnanati purushottamam sasarvaved bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Now Krishna is teaching us very clearly that anyone who understands, anyone who knows without any confusion that I am the supreme person, Yomame evam asammudo, without a doubt, Jnanati, understands, knows that I am the supreme personality. So Purushottamam, Sasarvaved, he is the knower of everything. Bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. He renders devotional service unto me in all respects. That's what Krishna is doing. So, whoever knows me as the supreme personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata. That's what is very important. If we just know that Krishna is the supreme person, then we are going to worship him. We are going to accept him as the supreme person. So then we are going to render devotional service unto him. So that means we know everything. If we just know that Krishna is the supreme personality of God, so that means we know everything. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 19th sloka and the 15th chapter. There's one more sloka. We'll finish 15th chapter by tomorrow by Krishna's causeless mercy. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hina Mataji
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna
Thank you so much Guruji for today's class. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Sumati Mataji Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much for the class, Guruji. As you said, Agar Mudala Ellam Adi Bhagavan Mudatri Ulaga. From the beginning of word, I mean, even from the first letter of the word, God is there everywhere. Krishna is there everywhere.
Very good.
Thank you, Guruji. Such a wonderful chapter, which is telling us about,
How Krishna is the
Krishna
supreme.
being the supreme personality. It is the Rajaguhyam, as you always say.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
By
you.
Krishna's grace, I could visit many Divya Deshams and
Very
many
nice.
places, many temples, Guruji.
Oh, very nice.
Just
Which
got back yesterday. I'd gone to Tirunelveli and Tanjavur, Kumbakonam, the Navatirupatis, yeah, Vanamamalai and Tirukurungudi, and Kumbakonam temples.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Ukliyappan, Sarangapani, Chakrapani,
Yeah.
Ramasamy, all those.
Very nice. Very nice. Krishna's mercy. Yeah, it's.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Venkatanayarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today's class. Hare Krishna Guruji. Dhanyawad and pranamam Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you Prabhu. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Extremely grateful to you, Guruji, for your effort. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hare
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rumbo Nandi sir, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, and it's nice to know that Krishna is everywhere, and he's in us as the super soul, but he may not necessarily be there. We are in him, but he may not be in us.
That is correct.
So Guruji, the impersonal form and the personal form, they both belong to Krishna, because he, in that unmanifested form, he is there. But then what is the difference in the Mayavadis who believe that? So what is that different philosophy of the Mayavadis?
They say that I am also Krishna. That is the problem. Because Krishna is always Krishna. They say that Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi means I am Brahman. So I am equal to God. That is not the right statement. We cannot become equal to Krishna at any point of time. So that's the problem. You understand that, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Not able to hear you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, it got disconnected.
Yeah, now I'm able to
Did
hear.
you? Yes, I know it just went off. No, what I'm asking is the Brahma Jyoti is coming from Krishna's body only, na, Guruji?
That is correct, Mataji, but the Mayavadis say that I am also Krishna. So that is not correct. Problem. So Aham Brahmasmi. So I am Brahman. So Krishna is also Brahman. So I am equal to Brahman, Krishna. So I am also God. That is not the right thing. That is the problem.
I think that is also because they think Atma is not as two. They think Atma means it's a part of the soul. So they call that purified soul as Aham Brahmasmi. I only, because it is a part and parcel of
As long
Krishna.
as you accept that Krishna is the supreme person, then there is no problem. But Mayavadis don't accept. That's where the problem is.
Yes, Guruji.
Understand that
Thank
Krishna.
you, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for nice class. This chapter is very interesting Guruji. So much different.
Yes, mercy. Every shloka
That's
is.
why we are getting this knowledge only.
Yes, ma'am.
Krishna is so merciful Guruji.
Very, very
That's
merciful.
why we are getting this knowledge only.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. Krishna has caused us.
We should develop eyes of knowledge Guruji.
No doubt.
Thank you Guruji. Thank you Guruji for enlightening us every day.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Pranam Guruji, Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Interesting session, Guruji. In the beginning, you have said that we constantly remember Lord Krishna, Krishna's name, and then we can lose the interest in material world, material things, lose the ahankara and all that, and we can move ahead in the Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji, for your wonderful class, wonderful tips daily. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for today's class. And yeah, one point I think something Mataji raised on Brahmasmi. See, normally when we do Sandhya Vandana, anything, normally we put Akshade, the rice with mixed with what do you call manjal. We put it in our head. So we have to bring Krishna into our Atma. That is what spirituality about it. Even starting puja also, when you do puja to Krishna or any other devata, so you have to understand yourself, you are part and parcel of that devata. So that is avahanam, we call it. Normally this avahanam happens to make that, see, basically when you do sloga, when you chant something, you need to have a kind of purity in your mind. Atmic purity, we call it. For that Atmic purity, our Sanatan Dharma has created many rituals. We won't be able to follow all these rituals, but some part of it still it get continued. So we have to make ourselves to that show, because otherwise the frequency level will not match. So when we do Ganapati Puja, when we do Avahanam in the in the place where we put all our belongings to Devata, Ganesha. So normally we used to, we have that, we are also part and parcel of that entire yajna. So that is nicely explained. So Krishna tells us that you are all a part of me only. That is what in his Vishwarupa he has shown. Each and everything belonging to him, it came from him, source from him, and ends to him. So that is beautifully explained. Thank you very much for today's class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare. Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Lately joined. Really nice class. And really, this chapter 18, I think. That, yeah, I am the Lord personality of Godhead. And the transcendent of the perishable material world, as well also imperishable. Para, Aptara, Apaya. So this is he is the source of everything. So really, very extremely nice class. You inculcate the mind, the divine source, a spiritual way of life. This is the main importance. Without spiritual life, life is worthless. So now modern people lacking spiritual life. So the main part of our life, Guruji, you focus on that. And spiritual life is I think part of our life. So Lord Krishna is very merciful to give us this knowledge, and regularly from you are so sincere in taking us. We are irregular, I am particular, and still then you don't bother those who attend or don't attend the classes. One student may be there, one devotee may be there. We are all students. And so many slokas. And Krishna also, Guru is also sometimes over, sometimes even the student don't ask questions, he also answers and have clarified the doubts of the student. So Lord Krishna is so merciful in so many slokas like Gunatraya chapter, that is very important, Sattva, Raja, Tama, and all the chapters. And you regularly inject in our mind the divine force of life. So thank you, Guruji, Ram Guruji, this enlightening class. I am very much indebted to you. I offer my obeisance unto Lotus feet Guruji, Ram Guruji, Atada Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's speech.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.